Yo, what up? It's your boy MAZ. Y'all know what it is by now. Listen, man, this episode and every episode of MAZI'S World is sponsored by 9 Clouds Up. Be sure to visit 9cloudsup.com for your dope apparel needs. And be sure to use promo code MAZI, M-A-Z-I at checkout for 10% off your entire purchase at checkout. And also, big shout out to Davies Entertainment for working with us and seeing our vision to really bring all this to y'all in a brand new way. Each and every Monday, MAZI'S World. Be sure to tune in, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We have plenty of content on the way. And thank y'all for tuning in. And we'll get to this episode right now.
I put this on everything.
Party people,
I love this.
It's your boy
My
MAZ.
sweats and my clothes. I thought I told you this is my world, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, party people in the place to be. It's your boy MAZ. Yes, sir.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And as y'all can see, the set's a little different.
Talk about it.
I mean, it changed it up a little bit. Kind of course, got the great Kobe. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to the GOAT. Of course, Nipsey behind me. And, yeah, I'll let y'all viewers at home get familiar with everything in the back. But we got to let y'all know who's in the building. Of course, my guy, Skrills. In the cut.
Sir.
Y'all know the vibes.
Come on. Southside, baby. It's coming up, man. A lot of dope shit being built out there.
Listen, man, they on the rise, man.
I seen the Chipotle the other day.
What?
It's like up and comer.
Oh, that shit, it's a wrap.
Come up on that side.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
They don't just be throwing them shits anywhere.
Nah, they don't.
You know what I mean?
And then we got Sage to my left, as always. And then, as always, it's first time. Look at me. As always. It flowed nice. And then to my right, we got one of the coolest artists out. I told him earlier off air that he's in my Mount Rushmore of coolest artists out. SA representative, also ADC, if y'all know.
Yeah, ABC, man. Out in the block.
We got Eastside Fish.
What's going down,
in
man?
this bit.
Look, I got too many bitches to count, yeah. This that type of music, make that big old ass bounce. Number after number, shit, I need a head count. Put that booty on me, baby, shake it, make my head bounce. Hating ass nigga tripping, better stand down. Before I pull that chopper out, brr, now his man down. Okay, right back to that ass, ooh. Shake that, do that face, ooh. Throwing all these rags, ooh. Let me feel that ass too. Trash like the fuck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, you get no love, pimp.
Eastside is in this bitch.
How you doing, man?
Building. I'm good, baby.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
tapping in.
Sure. Also, we got Jose in the cut as well. I didn't want to leave my man Jose left out.
Yes, sir. Shout that man out.
For sure. Yeah, so Eastside Fish, it's been a minute, man. How you been?
Been good, man. Just, you know, taking care of these kids and doing my thing, man. You know, staying out the way.
For sure. I was going to ask you about that too, man, real quick. Of course, you had a son.
Right.
How's that feel, man? I don't have a son. I have a daughter, but you know what I mean? Would I love to have a son one day? Sure.
Right.
Hi to the missus. She's watching. But
yeah, I'm just glad I ain't had no daughter, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm scared of that, G.
Word? Talk about it a little bit, man.
Just cause, like, you know, shit, all the shit going on, you see all the young ones, what, you know, internet.
Yeah.
What these young girls want to get into, I'm scared, nigga. I was in that doctor's office like, nigga, please. And then the doctor was like, it's a boy, nigga. I got up, ran out the room. Facts, man.
Oh, man, thanking God, like, my man.
Appreciate you, nigga.
Yeah, I have a 14-year-old, man, and freshman in high school. So
yeah, man.
It's about that time,
It's
man.
about that motherfucking time.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
They start liking people. They want to date. They want to do shit. And
let me go to the movies.
Yeah, like, I can't even imagine that, like, yeah, I'm finna drop you off with this boy.
Hell no. I'm in the theaters with them.
Right, I gotta be.
What we watching?
What we watching today?
I know me at 14, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Our
These
hormones was
little niggas
raging,
is
dog.
worse
than what
They
we
worse.
was doing. Dog,
like,
come on,
it
man.
was a little cool back then. Like, they was kind of scared back then. These little niggas,
they get to it.
Man, they own it. Like, damn near 11, 12, they own that shit.
I remember at 13, 14, on my little day, I was trying to pull the, one of these, you know what I mean? So they're thinking, when is the right time to do that? Nah, they get straight to it. As soon as they sit down, like, shit, pull.
They try to see,
man.
Try to see everything.
Everything, man, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm good on that. God he know what's going on.
For sure. But I guess people that have been living under a rock, you know what I mean, especially here in the city, let the people know who Paul Eastside Fish is.
Man, I'm just a young nigga from the East, man. You know, I went to Jeff Davis, W. White, coming up on that East, you know what I'm saying? Went to a couple high schools. I ain't finna name all them bitches. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a cool nigga, man. Just from that East, trying to, put the city on, trying to get out here and get to it, man.
And you've been doing your thing for a while, dog. And back in the dang films.
Yeah, that dang films era. I was about 17, cuz.
Draped up and dripped, I know what I'm talking about. Think I'm Pimp C pulling hoes in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's when I
Shout out my nigga Dang.
Come on, man. Hey, Dang, if you watching, bro.
Yeah, if you watching,
I need you to come on the show, fam. Because we got to talk about your run. Your run was legendary.
Crazy.
One of the craziest.
And I got to talk to him about them prices, too. They getting ridiculous.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I can't even blame him, though. That's my nigga, though.
Yeah, Facts. Man. It's crazy, seeing his growth, dog, to like doing the videos for the crazy budget that he had. It was like what, 150, maybe like 100, 150.
Back when I was fucking with him, it was 200, like,
and it was like BET quality, MTV quality
like he
videos.
was on it, Then it started 455.
Yeah,
and
man.
It started getting them 8s and 7s and them thousands.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I think we might got at least about 10 videos.
Yeah,
back in that game.
Well, yeah. Cause I remember seeing like at least 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Because we put a couple on, like 3 of them on World Star and shit.
Yeah, you was getting to it, man. Like I was telling you earlier, like I knew you were, your run was going
right,
but there was a time where it was like you had the streets on fire.
Oh yeah,
all eyes were on you, and it almost seemed like it was quick. Because like I said, I seen your rise, like I said, with the Dang Films era and all that. But then there was just a moment where it was just like everybody in the streets. If you're not listening to Eastside Fish, you lame as fuck right now.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
we was on fire. Like when we put them shits on World Star.
Yeah.
And then like kind of a little bit after that, it didn't take too much. Like the buzz just went crazy, and then I started Cali, New York, Atlanta, shit. I was with like 19 out there with Done Deal and Honorable Cino in Atlanta, bro. Like on some crazy shit. Like that was some crazy shit in Atlanta, my nigga.
Yes, speak on that, because it seemed like everybody talks about the work ethic here in San Antonio. It seems in the chemistry as far as being together, trying to put together, put the city on and all that is a lot different from like the Atlanta cast. Some people say
not in Atlanta, bro. It ain't the same. We not even close to them boys. Like when I was with C-Note, he was telling me like Young Thug, the Migos, Rich Homie, like all them niggas was at one point where we at, and they was in the studio every day fucking with each other.
Yeah.
Whether it was them getting on songs and they building each other up, like they like, oh, these niggas about to pop. Okay, let's wait. They on, okay, it's our turn. Like we don't really do too much of that. I wish we did.
I wish we did too, but I know people are saying like, nah, it's
getting better though, for sure.
I think it is getting better. I think there is people saying like, oh nah, there's people that really don't fuck with each other. They just don't see that, but the people that do fuck with each other are usually the ones that get on first.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think it is getting better here to where people are really starting to fuck with each other. People that matter, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound disrespectful by saying that, but
if you in the scene, like,
and you doing something,
right,
then you
they
link
showing love for sure.
For sure, I think
especially the older, like the OGs, like from the tone, like they tapping in with everybody. You know,
for sure.
About? Like Kali, Live, Ola, Sosa, all them boys, Ken.
Yeah,
a lot of them niggas just tapping in and shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And speaking of OGs, shout out to Avar the Star. I heard the record that y'all
I ain't
got.
even gotta talk about him. That's my brother, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Shout out to Avar, man.
Yeah, he from that east, so he know me since.
Oh yeah.
Yo, fun
Since
fact,
a little
I was just in the studio with Avoy.
Yeah, that nigga good nigga, man.
Yeah, he was doing a joint with a Big Q.
That's right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, and that shit, they did too, bro. And that shit was sounding
fire.
lovely. Yeah, bro. Like you say, Mazi, like Avar seems like stays with a hit.
Oh yeah, he keep it hitting the clip.
He gonna give you a couple.
He keep wanting the clip for sure.
Yeah, and shout out to DJ Dice too. He was.
Oh yeah, Dice. Shout out my nigga Dice.
Yeah, that's where we were at. So.
You need a video called Dice.
Oh yeah, man. He made me feel away, bro. I walked in with my camera thinking I was doing something. He had about 3 of them motherfuckers at the bottom.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, but like I know when I heard you on the record with Avar, I thought I was like, oh, Fish really out here buzzing again.
Oh
man.
yeah. Now like that was like me like coming back into this shit. Like to be honest, I was like damn near done with that bitch, but then me and Sage got hooked back up, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit like one more time and see where this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to Views, J Ross. What up?
Right.
I was watching an interview.
Yeah.
That shit kind of rubbed me the wrong way when you said you was about to be out.
Yeah, it was more like, so I caught a case. I was fighting with that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it was more of just the bullshit with rap.
Gotcha.
Like, niggas telling you they gonna do something and they don't do it, or getting on songs with niggas that don't come out.
Yep.
You know, just the business side of it, or like you fucking with them and oh yeah, bro, I can do this in the third, and it just don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? And then I was doing that shit damn near by myself, just me and Frank. So it got to a point I was just like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, I'm paying for trips. Studio time, we paying these motherfucking producers, and ain't shit going how I want it to go. Like, you get right there, and then something happen, you go, then you, then I link with Salva out there. You know, I'm meeting A&Rs. They like, nigga, you got the voice, the look, but we need them numbers.
Right.
So then it's like, well, shit, while I'm down here, y'all don't even believe in me like that. If I got to do 300,000, 400,000. So then it was like up, down again.
Yeah.
And I, like, when I came from Cali, I was just like, bro, I'm kind of good, bro.
Damn, man.
I just got to focus on my mind and my mental and shit. And I would still do songs in there, but you know what I'm saying? That's just how that shit goes sometimes.
Nah, for sure. I know it was almost, you needed that sit
Facts
down.
though, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I did, cause I was tripping. Like my homie Tyrese, RIP, man. He passed, niggas just going through all type of rough patches, bro.
Yeah.
So it just got to that point, I was just like, man, fuck rap.
Damn.
Yeah, but everybody would be like, nigga, where the music? Where the music? Where the music?
Right, because everybody knows you for who you are with the music, and they and they really rock with your music.
Facts.
You know.
Yeah. So 2020, I was still chilling. I had my son.
Yeah.
And 2021, me and Sage linked back up again, and then he just made me feel good about that shit again. Like, nigga, like you that nigga, bro. We need to.
It's like riding a
we
bike.
Need to do this shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know
man.
I mean, shit, you helped me out too. Like,
right. Just lock
the pace. The pace.
Yeah, cause my work ethic like no other. I don't even think niggas could really be in the studio with me.
Yeah.
Not as far as like I rap better. Just I'ma do a song in 20 minutes.
Right. I'll just make the beat. And be like 5 minutes into it, he already got the song ready to go. I literally just made the shit on the spot, and then he'll already have the song written.
Shit, because even on the EP, was it the Side Hustle freestyle?
Yeah.
You had mentioned, yo, Reek ain't here, so I'm gonna just murder the whole thing.
That be facts sometimes though. I be wanting my nigga Reek on that bitch, and then I be thinking about like, man, this nigga might not come to Thursday, so let me go ahead and just finish this bitch real quick.
Yeah, I heard that shit, and I was like, yo, that's funny because that's real life shit.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I mean?
Though.
Like you be wanting to get your homies on the record, and it's like, yo, you ain't here? All right, cool.
Busy,
I'm gonna call you out at the same time.
But me and Reek definitely got that fire though. We got some fire shit. Definitely
shout out to Reek, by the way.
Out and about to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fish, what's your take on quantity versus quality when it comes to your work ethic? Like, do you find it hard to balance, or do you?
Nah, like I feel like every song I do is better than good. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's that hit or it's not, I just want to like put that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what's gonna hit as a rapper, because it might be some of the slightest shit and it hit, and the shit we thought was gonna hit, niggas like, nah.
Word.
So I just, if I do make something weak, me and Sage be like, yeah, scratch that.
But as far as like your pace,
yeah, and my pace gonna stay the same though. Cause I mean, that's just how.
That's rare, man. Because usually, you know, they move fast and the shit is mediocre as fuck. Or like they move slow and it's like the best shit you've heard, but they got a song that drops, or they finish a song every month, or
yeah. Whatever. We on some shit like we trying to just push this music, man, get it to everybody in a timely manner instead of taking 1 year on 10 songs and then only 2 songs is like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather put it out at a high value.
I mean, because at the end of the day, we can't predict what it's gonna do.
Right.
So it's just like we'll go in there with the plan, and we got everybody involved. That's kind of just like, okay, yeah, this can go here, this can go there, and just kind of vet the whole process and shit. But
I would tell you how we doing shit, but then that be dropping too much game. We the only ones you gonna see the pattern in a minute to where you gonna be like, okay, ain't nobody doing that in the city. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I'll tell you one that didn't miss was damn California shit.
I'm a down south nigga till I D.I.E. Nigga, every time I do it 3-I-G. Yeah, replace the beef for the 3 cuz. All my niggas banging, throwing up the C cuz. OG Twin got them hoes, I need 3 cuz. Big Worm got them straps, I need 3 cuz. TB got that work, I need 3 cuz. Call the case shit, I'm looking at like 3 cuz.
Yeah, nah, that shit got everybody. Like when I dropped that shit, everybody like was going crazy. And like I told Views, nigga, I wrote that song 2 years ago on GOD.
What?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just been sitting in the vault, and I did the video in 2020. So I've been sitting on that video for a year. You know
that's crazy.
And everything new, it's been since July last year.
Wow.
So
there's nothing this older than July right now.
Right. Like I told him, I said, nigga, I'm gonna drop this video and then it's over. So we on go. We ain't gonna stop that ball rolling.
That's a fact, bro. Cause I tell you what, it's funny too. I was watching the video and I'm like, yo, that area look familiar as hell. Right. And then like I saw the corner store that y'all shot in front of. I'm like,
nah, I'm really in my hood. Like
I was like,
I'm
dog. So I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, my cousins live up the street.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm really in the hood. Like, that's another thing. Like, a lot of, and no disrespect to niggas about what they do, but like my gang banging is real. Like, I actually go to my hood and be out there and be with the homies and like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we was up there. Yeah, it really got active when we was up there too. Like, niggas got popped at. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can't be at that store like for too long.
Right.
Like a lot of homies done passed away up there or across the street at the car wash, the burger spot. So
yeah. Now shout out to my kinfolk Damon if you watching. What's happening?
Yes,
because like I'm saying, like that's the area that
right
where my family grew up at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So I spun that block a couple of times and I'm like, yo, I saw that. I was like, yo, that shit looks so familiar. And I was like, why is it bothering me? And I'm like, yo, that's right down the street from my kinfolk. Right. So, but yeah, man. But like I was saying, that shit was like on go.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. Like that was I guess my introduction to the Eastside Fish, because I was Paul Fisher, but
was almost a rebrand in a
right,
sense.
pretty much. I always said Eastside Fish in all my songs anyway.
Right.
So I was like, you know, let me tap into that.
Yeah,
because nobody called me Paul. It's just Fish.
Right, and it's a great record to start the rebrand with. I'll tell you what.
Facts. That bitch hard.
And speaking of, you know, when it comes to being active and shit like that, the difference between LA gang culture and SA gang culture, is there one?
Oh, it's a big difference. You know, but I feel like gang culture out here is different. Well, I'm gonna speak for my side specifically because I don't know what's going on everywhere.
Right.
But on the East, a lot of us all grew up together.
Right.
And then niggas can't even hang no more, like, cause he with him and I'm over here or whatever it is. But up there, it's just on site. It don't matter, like, nigga, you got red on up here, you up in Aldina, we gonna get on you.
Right.
You know, you can walk around here with any color. It's more of if you kill my homie or we beefing because some street politics shit down here, then we into it. Up there is just we into it because we into it forever, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's just part of the culture up there.
Right. That's just what it is. But down here, like, people get it mistaken. Like, down here, it get crazy, nigga. Like, it really go down. You know what I'm saying? Just in a different way. It ain't just because, oh, you blood, I'm Crip. Because it's a lot of sets that's the same color beefing just because that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I was explaining to my wife the other day because I went back to watch the Nipsey Hussle, Hustle and Motivate video.
Right.
And he threw up, or he put on the Minnesota Twins hat.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, placed it in front of the camera. And I was kind of like, oh, shit. Like, it blew my mind because I'm like, that's, if I'm not mistaken, like, I'm not affiliated at all. You know what I mean? But if I'm not mistaken, I think the Minnesota Twins hat is a Crenshaw Mafia.
It could be. I don't, you know, all I know is about my hats.
Right. About your...
Like, and what not hats not to wear. So I can wear my A hat.
Right.
You know, but we ain't really rocking no other hats.
Right.
You know
so when I saw Nipsey do that, I was kind of like, oh, shit. Especially because, you know, him being, you know, a rolling 60 neighborhood, you know what I mean?
Fact.
And it just showed for me how
still,
big he was.
He was still active.
He was active too.
Facts, like,
so for him to be in those different Crip sets, you know what I mean, throwing up that hat and putting it in front of the camera and all that shit, I was just like, oh, that's power.
Yeah, no, he everybody loved that nigga, man. Like, he was different, bro. Like, he went way too soon. That nigga was finna do some crazy shit, bro. Like,
yeah, and I think that's why it hit the world so hard that it did, because of the fact that he was literally the streets' voice.
And what niggas don't know, nigga, I was 17, 18 already going to the hood. So I knew about Nip like in 2010.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When around here nobody really didn't know shit. And he was already going up out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate we lost him, cuz, for real.
For sure, man. Rest in peace, Nip, man, for sure. Do you think when it comes to, I guess, street politics, whether it be beefing and all that, especially a person your position, of your stature, does it help or does it really hinder your career?
I mean, both. Because that's what people want to see. Like, they want to see you beef up with people and fighting and shooting each other. But then in another way, what type of time I'm on now, like, I ain't really trying to get into all that shit.
Especially you got a family involved and all that shit now.
Like,
you know
it's
what I mean?
like, for what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But, like, if I got to, then yeah, but, like, nah. I'm not 21 no more where it's like,
it's on site.
Where I gotta get active with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with nobody right now. So
like, I mean, I think you in a lyrical, like, just keep it on wax.
Right.
I think you get busy, and not to even bring up, you know, parts of the past, because I ain't want to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, it's all good. We can talk about it.
But like, y'all's a little back and forth with Chris P. Rest in peace, Chris P.
No, that nigga, what's so crazy? That shit turned the fucking city up, bro. Everybody from, I don't give a fuck what side of town you was on, motherfuckers was like really into that shit. Like, it was motherfuckers was picking sides and
I remember.
Motherfuckers calling motherfuckers like, man, if we on your side, nigga, or, you know, I got calls like niggas, oh, we know them, so nigga, we trying to keep it neutral, but
Right.
I mean, it played out like how it was supposed to play.
How it was supposed to.
We fought, and that was pretty much it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like,
right, because like I said, if it just like I said, if it stayed on wax,
right.
That's what I was hoping for. I was like, yo, as long as it stayed on wax, cool.
It went a little past that,
which it did, and I was kind of like, damn.
I mean, but
like,
it's inevitable,
right? Especially
because we talking shit, we getting personal,
and San Antonio's only but so big,
and yeah, you gonna see each other, like,
right?
That's what niggas don't understand. Like you gonna see each other,
right? For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That was just, if we wasn't rappers, nobody wouldn't even know about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's a lot of shit that go on in the streets right now. Nobody ain't even talking about.
And this may sound ignorant to say, but I'm actually glad y'all just threw hands and it didn't get to anything worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I wish there was no violence at all, clearly, but I'm just glad y'all just kind of squabbled and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all did y'all thing.
I mean, I wish it could be like the old days, like, nigga, my OG call yo big homie, we meet up somewhere at Box, but that ain't what it is.
The ethics code is been out the window, dog.
Niggas is getting down. Like, if you gonna beef, nigga, you gotta be ready for that shit.
Ready for that shit, man. And it's so crazy, dog. That shit wild out here, man.
But I don't even really be outside like that no more, bro. Like, because it's shit that go on to where I gotta still watch myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
Right.
Of course, with you focus on the music now, the rebrand is real. Like, why even step outside and put yourself?
Yeah, no, everybody fucking with me, bro. Like, everybody been tapping in. I'm trying to tap in with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm loving everybody that's putting on for the city. So, you know, I'm saying it right now. If y'all want to link, let a nigga know. You know what I'm saying?
You heard him?
Tapping in with the whole San Antonio, man.
For sure. We got a new game on this show called Music Theory 101. No, it is not the class. This is more of a conspiracy theory talk in the music industry, where there's certain conspiracy theory secrets and things of that nature. So we was talking about Lil Wayne earlier and how at one point you was like, yo, Lil Wayne the best rapper alive.
He was. Fact.
All right. Gilly the Kid, ghostwriting Carter 1 and some of Carter 2.
Wrong.
I don't believe that.
But that's what he said though.
Yeah, that's what he say. But I like Gilly like one of them. Like I love Gilly, but like
You still got the panties in your ass. Let that shit go. There we go. Fuck that, nigga.
like,
yeah.
The way he say it and how he like nobody else says that but that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
even if Lil Wayne had the chain on in the Bring It Back video, he had the major figure chain.
He was around the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, of course, like, Gilly was up at that point, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he was on Cash Money. Like, that'll be like we on the same label, and you got a big-ass chain like Fish. Wear this chain in the video. Like, cool, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, if you only wrote Carter 1 and some of Carter 2, where did all this other shit come from? Where did all the droughts come from? Where did... You know, Carter 3, you know, all, like, nigga, how many mixtapes did he have? All the dedications.
Yeah, that mixtape run was quick. It was Dedication 1 and Dedication 2. Or
even 3, you know what I'm saying? Drought 3 probably one of the best mixtapes of all fucking time. Like, if people go back and listen to that mix, even No Ceilings, it's crazy. Like, where did all them rhymes come from, Gilly? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you listen to Gilly old flow, if you listen to Wayne flow on Carter 1, he do kind of sound like the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Similar,
but
yeah.
if you was around the nigga, of course, you know it rubs off on you. But nah, fuck that. Nah.
He said,
that was the best rapper alive, nigga. At one point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. This is kind of I'll be the odd man out.
Right.
I wasn't a fan of No Ceilings.
Me neither.
You wasn't either?
A few songs here and there.
Yeah, I think a few songs.
I was a Dedication Wayne fan.
Yeah.
Dedication 2 was
Dedication 2.
Y'all didn't like No Ceilings, man?
It didn't hit for me like it hit for everybody else.
Man, that shit was crazy. That's not his best mixtape, but
I don't think
that
so.
That bitch
either.
was for sure crazy.
I remember that.
No Ceilings too. Yeah,
nah, that ain't it. No. I will say No Ceilings was in every girl that I knew it was in her deck It was played at every
he crashed the fucking internet when that bitch dropped.
Right. There was only been a few people that have done that.
You couldn't even download that bitch. At one point, I was hot.
He said I was hot.
I was hot. I had to go on YouTube and
rip the MP3.
Listen to the shit that they uploading. That they got. So that bitch was fire to me.
Yeah, it was in every female's deck. It was at every function that you went to.
What was that? 2010. I think so.
It was like 2010. Yeah.
That was like the last of that era of Wayne, like
in his heyday,
where he was still.
Y'all had to be there.
Yeah. Like I said, from like 06 to 2011, 2012.
That's a hell of a run.
That is, to be the best rapper. Really, I lie, like 04. Like I said, 04, 05, because that's when Carter 2 dropped 04.
And Carter 2 was really when he was on a tear.
Right.
He kind of let the world
Carter
know
3 was just solidified, like, this nigga's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Carter 2, he let the world know that he was here.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, really, Carter 1, it didn't hit for motherfuckers, but definitely Carter 2,
Carter, it was like Carter 1, he was letting, it was like, okay, Wayne put out a hard classic album.
Yeah, because you didn't never hear him really rap like that.
Not like that. And so when people didn't think he was going to do it again on Carter 2, Fireman came out and it was just like...
Nigga, ridiculous.
Okay. Even the Mob intro, like the Mob intro for me was just like...
It was crazy.
What is going on right now?
Like I said, I was in middle school, nigga, I really thought in my head, you had to fight me if you didn't even believe that shit. Like, don't even talk to me. Like, you don't believe this shit, nigga?
I guess switching gears. You still be paying attention to sports?
Yeah. I'm a football fan. Basketball not really. Like I'm from that era, like late 90s, early 2000s. Like these niggas just scoring too easily nowadays. Like I know it's cause them niggas really like that, but I liked it back in the day when it was them dog fights, like Rasheed Wallace and Shaq and
you wouldn't get
Chris Webber and all them boys, like Chauncey Billups, like them niggas was J Kidd. Like I'm in that era.
Gotcha. Because I was gonna ask, man, is this NBA season, has it been the worst year ever? Or is it just the worst year ever for Laker fans?
Yeah, probably so.
I hit the drop. I hit the drop.
It's probably just but these niggas is like, they crazy. Like these niggas dropping 40 and 50 on a nightly basis, like with ease, nigga. Like every game I watch, these niggas scoring 130. Back in the Gap, that was unheard of. Right. It's like
no defense.
But like, is it no defense or you just can't stop these niggas? Like, I still be thinking about that in my head.
It's definitely that too. Because some of these dudes be playing D, but
it's hard. It's hard to stop KD 7 feet.
How are you gonna stop that, man?
KD's unguardable.
But I feel like there's a handful of those players. It's not the whole league.
No, it ain't the whole league for sure. You got your like certain players where he gonna get 30. Like if you think about the Pistons, what was that, 05? Or no, we won in 05, 04.
Right, 05,
I mean, they can still hand check
04.
And stuff back then.
Right, it was like, okay, all these niggas gotta score at least 15.
Right.
Now it's like, okay, only these two niggas, they gonna hit 30 and y'all just gotta get 8, 7, and 7, and 6 and we good. Cause Curry and Clay gonna give us 80 to... between the both of them.
Is this the role player era?
Right. Yeah, facts.
Yes.
Is this what it is?
Yeah, it's the role much. Right, pretty much.
Just get you two niggas that can ball and you good.
I
mean, that's what the Lakers' problem was. Y'all had no role players. Get the fuck up.
Russ and AD can't stay healthy.
Nah, he's Mr. Glass for real.
Yeah, facts, nigga. Like every time I look up, this nigga on the bench, kid.
Well, Mozzie knows though that he ain't the real AD.
Right.
Around these parts, he ain't the real AD.
You know who the real AD is?
Who that?
Antonio Daniels.
Wow.
Look at the reaction over there. Are you kidding me?
This nigga said Antonio Daniels, kid. I ain't heard that name in so fucking long.
Listen, bro, around these parts.
Hey, he was a
hooper.
Yeah,
no,
he hooped for us for sure, nigga.
He was cold. I met him twice, bro, and he was like,
nah, that nigga. We had some niggas, bro. Like
No,
the
for
Spurs,
sure.
I love my team.
Hey,
even though we going through
Murray,
it right now.
DeJounte Murray leading us,
Yeah,
I'm cool with
So
that.
are you a Spurs fan? Or
Yeah,
you
facts.
Word?
Yeah,
Your shorts
I'm
fooled
from
me.
here. Nah, nigga, these ain't no Lakers shorts.
As soon as I walked in,
That say Louis. These some other shit. Nah, but like, I was a Kobe fan, but I'm from here. This is all we got.
For sure.
So it was like, nigga, you gotta be a Spurs fan.
So
who'd you differ? But teach you something.
So you came up watching like the Big Three era.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim.
Yeah.
I was around with David Robinson and them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah. Shout out
I
to
was
David.
around. Avery Johnson, Sean Elliott.
Come on, man.
Whoa.
I'm
I'm not gonna let you get that one off.
What's my boy name? Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson.
Okay, that
he kind of did us dirty at the end, but it's all good.
Yeah, man. Them was my boys. Yep. Derek Anderson was supposed to be that nigga, but he just kept getting hurt.
Right, but
Yeah.
as far as like, because I don't know if you remember, but there was like a discrepancy with him wanting to get big money.
Right.
But he was always hurt. But ultimately, he essentially turned into the Ginobili pick.
Right.
Like, we had no idea it was going to be Ginobili, but
Yeah,
Right.
that was the pick.
Ginobili, man. Shout out that man, kid.
The GOAT.
Come on,
Hall
man.
of Famer, baby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm shocked that he got into the Hall of Fame, but
No, there's no but.
What?
What?
hold on,
Nigga, hold up.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Step to the game. Man.
That's what I said.
There's no
He's
James
the
Harden without
original
no.
that-
There's
right.
no James Harden without
That's
no
a
Manu.
fact.
Hear me out. I just said I didn't think he was going to get to the Hall of Fame first ballot. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're crazy, man. I'm sorry.
It wasn't no
Really?
choice.
Really?
Like he gave think about that young nigga from Argentina, cause he gave every nigga buckets that you can name of Kobe,
Straight up.
who any of them the best. He gave all them niggas buckets.
Yeah.
Like if you even, I think it was the interview. Kobe was like, nigga, that
he's a
nigga,
problem.
that
he's
nigga
a
there.
problem.
Yeah.
One speed, he don't slow down.
Nah, he don't.
He get a little reckless, but hey,
I was gonna say, his playing style-
I'm gonna take that turnover, cuz.
Right.
And I'm gonna take that 28 too, nigga.
Nah, for sure. Like his play was very unorthodox, but
Right.
if he got to the rack any way he could, and he just got there.
Nigga, who was doing the Euro step before Ginobili came?
Nah, I don't.
And I'm talking about Euro step and dunking on niggas.
Irving is Ginobili. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Like-
he was taking off, bro.
Slinging his body at the
Yeah,
rim.
like that nigga was crazy.
doing the wildest
bro.
passes and
I
shit.
already knew if they didn't give it to him, that was gonna make me mad. Like you gotta put him in the Hall of Fame first ballot.
Absolutely.
Like, that's Ginobili.
He low-key
nigga.
could have won Finals MVP one time.
Oh yeah, a
Yeah,
couple
true.
times. You gotta give it to Tim.
I feel like
bro.
I've always said this, but I feel like he's the only Spurs player that would have translated anywhere.
Oh yeah, wherever he went.
Because we used to sell Fool's Gold a lot.
Right.
We would have a player that seemed you can
Right.
plug and play, but then like you get a Gary Neal who's like cold here, and then he goes elsewhere and he's like
Right.
gets
Right,
lost.
but it is because of Pop's system too.
Exactly.
Like
Right.
that system,
Exactly.
he put them niggas in.
But I feel like a lot of people think of Ginobili as a system player.
Nah.
But he is not a system
Nah,
player.
That's because he was coming off the bench.
Yeah, he was
Right.
he was
Willingly.
past, he was past that, bro.
If he
Fact.
started, his stats would be stupid.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
bro.
he wasn't no Gary Neal, no Danny Green. Shout out Danny Green though. You
Nah, for
hit
sure.
some threes, nigga. But
Yo, but
Ginobili.
he
know what I'm
would.
saying?
Danny Green would make me nervous as fuck when he.
Oh,
got the
yeah,
ball.
he
when he
would.
put the ball on the floor though.
Yeah.
Oh, you. I know you've been to a game with me.
Nigga,
I was like, yo,
just-
please put the ball on the floor. Put the ball on the floor.
No, nigga,
Scrooge-
sit over there in that corner and shoot that ball,
Exactly.
nigga. You cannot dribble, nigga.
Bro, even he though when he
You cannot dribble.
bro when he
Stay
dribbled,
over there in that corner.
dog, did you ever notice that when he dribbled, he looked surprised as fuck?
Yeah.
Like I'm moving.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, he might steal it. Like no, sit over there, my nigga. We know what you good for.
Oh man.
For 3 points, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I sure was glad when he got to the Lakers. I was like, yo, just play 3 and D. I don't need to do
Right.
nothing else, dog. Just play some
Fucking
hella
Danny
defense
Green
and hit some
he
threes.
just getting rings just because.
Right.
God damn.
Nah, for sure, man. And also, I guess going back to the high scoring conversation, I meant to ask y'all this earlier. Is 50 the new 30? Because remember, like back then, even in the 90s, 2000s, players dropping 30 was kind of like, damn, he had a hell of a night.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it's the new 30, but niggas is getting it on a consistent basis.
They hitting 50 kind of crazy now. You know what I mean?
I mean, they getting too good at that three, but like Steph Curry really changed the game for niggas to where they practicing 30-footers. Like, nigga, let me just come half court and jack this bitch up. And niggas is making that. Like,
and they're shooting it with form. You know, back then, they would kind of heave that hole. You know what I mean?
Right, it's like a little heat. Nobody was pulling up back then. Like Curry just really passing, and him and Dame, like Trae Young, these niggas is passing half court. It's like, how you gonna guard that?
Right, because you don't know where to guard him at that point.
You can't. Pick him up half court, he gonna blow right past your ass.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, hey, like if I was in the NBA, I'd be like, tell my team, like, you know this nigga about to get 30. Right?
Just lock everybody else down. Like this man just gotta
let him get 30. Yeah, that's inevitable, nigga.
Ain't that what LeBron? I think LeBron said that on the shop where he was like, when Curry get out of bed, you better guard him. Like
that nigga just trying to get on that nigga team.
You heard that shit?
Brian know what he doing.
He know what he doing.
He got about 2-3 years left. He trying to get on one more.
One more, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, me being a Laker fan, what happened this season was embarrassing.
Right.
It was just embarrassing.
I believe it.
Y'all might can cook up some, you know, we gonna see what y'all gonna do this offseason, man.
Man, we just need to stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we'll be a factor.
Well, Russ leaving.
Oh yeah, he gone.
He opted in because that's $47 million. If he opts in this year, it's $47 million.
Right, but I think they gonna try to. You know,
they gotta move him.
Like Brian gonna be like, say dog, like I know you want that 47, but hey, I really run this shit. Like, basically, you might have to get up out of here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Also, WrestleMania just passed in Dallas. And just a callback, I remember on the CSP you had mentioned Stone Cold and your appreciation for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, that's that nigga there, legendary nigga.
So did you see WrestleMania?
Nah.
So he came back.
I can't even watch wrestling no more. Not because it's just I don't know nobody.
You don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah, it'd be like, what's the nigga? What's his name? Roman
Reigns.
Like, how has that nigga got the belt?
2 belts now.
He don't even like got no charisma like them niggas used to do back in the day. Like,
he's just
like,
a tough man. It ain't even
exciting. Yeah, like, I'm like, why this nigga got the belt? Like, I don't want to watch that shit, kid. Like, you know, it was lit when Stone Cold had the belt, or The Rock had it,
man.
You know, The Undertaker had it, you know, them nigga, or Kane had it for a little bit. Then,
right.
You know, like, nigga, I don't know. That nigga Roman, that nigga.
So Stone Cold came back and wrestled 19 years later.
Right. Now, I did see a clip where supposedly he try to stun Vince McMahon?
So he did.
And he missed completely.
So like Vince didn't sell it at all. He just fell.
And I was like, see, that's why I ain't watching this shit though.
That shit was so trash.
Even Stone Cold was laughing like,
right.
Man, what just happened?
That get your old ass up and take this stuff.
Right. Vince didn't want to take it. He was like, he did. I feel like he probably like did that shit on purpose. Cause like,
yeah,
like nah, you ain't finna do me like that no more. You been doing me like that for 20 years, nigga.
For sure. So when it comes to as far as you know, getting those promos off between Stone Cold and The Rock,
right?
Who's the best?
I don't know, cause it's like a tie damn near.
Yeah,
cause the crowd be in tune with both of them niggas. Like every time The Rock say something, they do his saying. Every time Stone Cold, you know, they doing the what and
right.
Like it's really a tie. Like them two niggas probably the biggest wrestlers of all time to me.
No, I hear you.
Know what I'm saying?
I personally put The Rock number 1.
Right.
And people call me crazy for
I don't know who to put number 1. They just up there for me. Yeah. And then like behind them is like Undertaker, John Cena.
Yeah.
It's niggas I'm missing. Like, especially back in the day, like the Hardy Boys. It's a lot of niggas that can. But them two niggas, like, I feel like they push the culture for it to still be around right now.
Nah, for sure. I know from my list, I have Rock up there, Stone Cold up there. I have the hometown kid, Shawn Michaels, of course.
Right. Can't go wrong with that boy.
Razor Ramon, rest in peace, Scott Hall.
Right.
And then Undertaker.
Yeah, no, that's
my fault.
I mean, it's you had a lot of niggas Chris Benoit, you got
Chris
too
Benoit.
many niggas like
Chris
Jericho. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Like Kurt Angle, nigga, like
Yeah, man.
niggas was about that shit
It was
back
getting
then.
busy back then too, man.
Yeah, they don't really get busy like that no more.
So my wife and I was talking the other day, and I think Scrooge, we had that conversation too. The generation that we grew up with DX,
right?
When the kids was doing the suckers,
niggas, hey, cuz, my daddy beat my ass in middle school for doing that to my fucking teacher, cuz, on G.O.D., nigga. Niggas was doing that shit faithfully, cuz, like just suck it. That's what I told my teacher, cuz my daddy beat the shit out of me.
No, I know kids was doing that to their teacher.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that.
Dog, like nigga had a little nigga. We was into that shit. Like
that was life, bro.
My older cousin used to, man, let me do this move on you, kid. Yes. And be trying to hurt us, nigga. I'm like, nigga, them niggas acting. You doing this shit for real,
You trying
bro.
to hit me with a sweet chin music for real,
Bro,
like,
I got a story. We was over there on the southeast side.
Yeah.
I think it's the Saddlebrook Apartments. Niggas had to be like 8, 9, something like my cousin actually broke a nigga neck, bro.
What?
Yes, doing the move on that nigga. Doing what's the under
the tombstone?
Yes, nigga. Broke that nigga neck in the apartment, kid.
Dog, you can't be pile driving people, bro.
That's facts, bro. Like, nigga, in the hood, we was on that bitch, nigga.
Nah, for sure.
Setting up pallets, trying to do frog splashes and shit like. It got crazy, nigga.
See, I remember, so like, of course, there was kids that had trampolines, right? So they were doing like the ladder matches and having the trampolines as the ring.
I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers got hurt off that, off wrestling, nigga, trying to reenact them shits.
I had a homeboy do the swanton bomb, dog, off the ladder. That shit was crazy. And he hit the trampoline at an area to where when he landed it, he bounced a little higher and he bounced off the trampoline. Oh yeah, my God, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
That ain't it. But yeah, back then that shit was like legendary. I mean, I guess to the young kids now it's the same, but they'll never get that feeling.
Nah, man.
Like we had.
I had to tell my daughter, like, she was like, what's the generation next? I was like, I can't.
Man,
tell
go
you.
watch it. You gotta go watch it.
Yeah, I told her that you gotta watch it because if I tell you what it is, then
it's just like I didn't get to experience Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers be like, "But Jordan," I'm like, nigga. Yeah, I ain't see that nigga play though. Like, I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, so even watching Jordan, you know, like I caught, of course, the tail end.
Right.
So like mid 90s, like 96, 97. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the flu game.
Because every generation got their own eras of just classic shit.
Right.
Now, you know, the kids, they got to witness Will Smith slap Chris Rock. That's gonna be legendary.
Richard. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
That's a fact.
For life, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real.
We're gonna talk about that for 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit like that. Like, you be like, damn. That probably will never happen again.
Never again.
Right.
Never again. Especially now that man got banned.
Man, nigga need to go get some help, kid. Oh, G.O.D. Nigga Will, man. Nigga. Facts.
That man Will is out here. Yo, Jada.
I think he already in there. Getting help. Yeah, Jada, bro, she's, my God, cuz.
It's crazy looking at her and viewing her.
She's so manipulative, dog.
Right.
She one of the worst. She toxic. She all that shit, dog.
Because I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
Oh yeah, we ain't talking about
beautiful about that, but like
that other side make her evil, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
like
saying?
That shit, boy.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go into detail. You can't. You know, you start talking about women that
she be embarrassing him way more than I've ever seen him embarrass her.
Oh yeah,
nah, for sure.
You know.
For sure, man.
I ain't gonna bash her though. That's what he like.
Yeah, that's that man's wife. Right. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Will.
Sorry, Will. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't trying to get in no trouble, dog. Bel Air's a good show.
Yeah. Class.
Fresh out to Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Right.
Man, so I guess getting back to you on a more serious note, what does failure mean to Eastside Fish?
Failure? I mean, shit, I've been through that shit like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it really don't mean shit, because I conquer it every time, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't even be worried about it, like, if shit don't go my way, because I just got to keep pushing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done seen that shit 1,000 times, just from growing up playing sports, or especially, like I said, with this rap shit, you get to hear and something happen, or get to hear something happen, so
right,
we pushing through that shit, man.
Cause I definitely know seeing you, you know what I mean, like this rebranding that you're doing,
right?
You know what I mean. You come on the scene and you know what I mean, pull up, take over the scene one way,
right?
You know what I mean. Be at the top pretty much. Streets on fire. Everybody's mentioning your name. Then you kind of, I know you fell back. Then you talking about going to California, doing your thing out there. You come back now and you're starting over, and it's like, yeah, you're back on your way to the top. So just watching your perseverance, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Getting through.
Yeah, that's just what I do.
And just
that's
bouncing
just how
back.
I was raised. Like, shit don't really faze me.
Yeah, just watching
I'm
you
like
bounce
nonchalant to a lot of that shit. Like, if something don't go my way, we about to find another way.
And y'all living proof.
Yeah.
Living proof of that.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Just from the outside looking in, I mean, I've met you now twice.
Right.
But I tuned into the CSP and you don't really, like, a lot of people take L's and just, it's that.
Yeah.
But you learn. It looks like you learn.
Oh, yeah, you learn and you live and you know. And then I don't really move to where I'm going to take L's where it's seen or motherfuckers know about it. It's more of just, okay, that happened. Now,
right.
Let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, no L's this shit, nigga, all day.
Hell no. Nope, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? We on some different shit for sure. I'm just ready for y'all to, like, just start seeing this shit.
Yeah.
It already started.
I was gonna say, you well on your way, man. You well on your way. A year from now, what we looking like?
Man, I'm trying to be out of here, man. Like, I'm trying to be somewhere where we shit can change some motherfucking lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? For our families, for the city, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think I got the music and everything to go with it to get that shit accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on. A year from now, we gonna be, I ain't gonna say we gonna be super up, but we gonna be up somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Show, man.
If you had to, my bad, real quick, man. If you had to give any advice to these up and coming artists, creatives, media outlets as well, what would that be, man?
Man, just keep going. I mean, from what I know, like, if you, once that ball start rolling, you keep going. Just opportunities just keep on coming. They keep, you know, the door keep popping up and you walk through them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
That's all I can really say. Keep going, don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Heard it here first.
You know what I'm saying? Keep putting out content, keep making music, keep putting it out, keep reaching out to folks, keep working with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bring that positive energy around. Don't be negative, you know.
Right.
I think that was my problem when I was younger, just
same here.
Like, fuck everybody, nigga.
I do my fucking self.
Yeah, I can do this shit by myself.
I think we've all kind of been through that, man, where it was just like it comes down to the company you keep around, and then all that shit rubs off on you a wrong way to where you're just now like you're reciprocating that negative energy to people to where
and people can feel it on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't want to be around this nigga, bro.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, that's for real. I've definitely feel you 100%. Anything you working on?
Yeah. So
I wanted to say y'all, 'cause I know you and Sage are damn near.
Me
you
and
know
Sage
what I mean?
got a grip of shit.
Yeah.
So we put out the 3-peat. And then we just dropped the other EP, you know, Dope and Money.
Dope and Money, which is a
shout out J Money.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Now we working on another 3-peat.
Yeah.
And, that shit pretty much done.
That's gonna be next week.
Next week?
Next week.
You know, yeah, 420. You know, we got some shit going on for the Treat team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just too much, to be honest. We
Them
got
boys is working, man. That's what I love to hear, man.
We got about 3-4 videos in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
nigga, at least 30, 40 plus songs.
Listen, don't hold them out too long, man.
The one we shot the other day.
Yeah, Bounce.
Yeah.
I think that one can really do something.
Shot it yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice. Don't hold out anymore. Like I did the streets
dropping.
already, man.
Yeah, nah. And then I'm on some shit like motherfuckers ain't even heard me on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just not doing gangster music. I'm doing all type of shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Got the gangster shit easy. That shit like,
man, let me find out you got some R&B joints, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna say R&B, but I got some shit. You know, I ain't singing, my nigga singing, but I'm on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say you already did notes too, though. Look at you.
Levi.
Yeah,
Levi can't sing.
You know what I'm saying?
Frito gang.
Levi from Frito?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Me and him got like 3-4 tracks.
That's hard, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, shit.
Yo, Levi is dope.
Nah, that nigga like
he cold.
I can't put my finger on it, but that nigga hard.
Nah,
it's because he like sound like he from 112.
Yeah, like he got like that.
I like that.
That nigga got like that 90s feel.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Yes. So shout out my partner S Miller, man. He put me on to Levi.
The Frito gang, they been doing their thing.
Yeah, they doing their thing.
All of them niggas, man.
For sure, man. Shout out to Frito gang. Shout out Levi.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit. Like, we been working.
This shit gonna be crazy. That's why I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Like, me and Khalid been working. Like,
oh yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, we got shit with a lot of people. I ain't even gonna talk about.
I definitely dig the music in general, but like Mozzie knows, bro. Like R&B's where it's at.
He's an R&B.
No, like guy. we got
slow tempo shit.
Hey, man.
We got some records for.
Yeah, we gonna play y'all some shit when this shit is over, just so y'all get.
So with that being said, we about to get the fuck up out of here.
Like you gonna be like, oh, okay, like these niggas on some different shit.
It's gonna be a few of them,
right?
It's gonna be a few of them.
Listen, let's rush to the outro because I'm trying to hear this shit. No, for real though. In all seriousness, Eastside Fish, thank you for pulling
man,
up,
I appreciate y'all.
Sage, thank you for pulling up as well.
Appreciate you.
When can we look forward to, like I said, let people know the dates of the project, also your socials and all that shit?
When the project coming out?
If everything goes right, the 18th.
18th?
The 18th. So Monday. And then we got an announcement we're going to make probably like in the next day for 420.
Okay.
Because we're going to have a whole event, premiere the video and shit. It'll be cool. I would like to talk about it more, but we got to like arrange some shit real quick.
So
everything. Sure. So they'll see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can follow Fish, Eastside Fish 2 on that IG. Paul the King Fisher on Facebook. I don't even know my Twitter. Sage know my Twitter,
It's the same thing.
Eastside
Fish.
Okay,
Eastside Fish on Twitter.
I can't do that Twitter like that too much.
You into them Twitter streets?
That's me.
I don't be knowing what the fuck going on. Motherfuckers be putting all type of crazy shit on that motherfucker.
Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter's it's the Wild West, but it's fun.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of
now
fun.
I'm gonna have to get into it.
That's how I linked up with like damn near all my homies that we fuck with and shit. We met. I met through them.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, man, and shout out everybody that's doing their thing in the tone too, man. I ain't finna name everybody, but I see everybody working.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out y'all, Mazi's World, man, for bringing a nigga here.
Come on, man. That's an easy call, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
We're
enjoy
definitely
myself.
looking forward to this one, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, man, and we've been wanting.
Yeah, I've been waiting. When you gave me the date, I was like, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man. Once again, Fish, appreciate you coming through.
Sir, man.
Sage,
no problem.
Yes,
Skrills is always in the cut. Jose, what's happening?
Y'all tap the fuck in,
tap in, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Follow, leave.
Eastside done invaded the motherfucking building. You know what I'm talking about?
And another 3-peat next week with Reek.
3-peat coming out with my nigga Reek. The second installment of the 3-peat. It's gonna be more.
You heard it
I
first.
got one gonna come out called 3-peat Fish or 3-piece Fish.
It's
whatever.
3-piece Fish.
Yeah, whatever we choose.
That's hot.
Shout out to Fresh Fish.
Shout out to Fresh Fish.
Hey.
Yo, you eat fresh fish, right?
Man, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, come on.
But I'm from that east, so we at the little fish factory.
Talk about it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Talk about it. Only reason I haven't gone, bro, is that fucking line so long.
Right.
But otherwise,
all the bases, Rigsby,
we
tapping in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know.
Yo. Never mind, we'll talk off air about that. I'm gonna throw an idea at you real quick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We could definitely.
I feel like you're about to say something, but I'm gonna let you know the idea after the.
Okay, bet.
Definitely gonna tap into that shit, man.
It's gonna be good though.
And all y'all women out there, my number 210-409. Yeah, I'm playing, baby.
I thought you were about to hit him with the 281-330-8000.
Them the first real numbers. If y'all can figure out the other four.
Oh, you know they about to play the game. They be like, ooh, shit. Okay, hold on.
Well, I hope so. Y'all tap in, baby.
That boy Fish is wild, man. Listen, man, your boy Mozzie Skrill, so say Sage Fish. I'm right, man. Y'all be sure to tune in each and every Monday. Thank y'all for tuning in as well. Also on the podcast, leave a review. Let us know how we're doing. Big shouts out to 9 Clouds Up. And yeah, that's it, man. We'll see y'all next Monday. Y'all be safe, man.
Peace.
Maserati. So focused, I just need some meaning to my name. Plus, I'm cheating with these codes. If you thinking it's a game, that's real talk.